Mel Gibson's The Passion of the Christ is a powerful piece of cinema, and I still think it's a breathtaking biblical epic which resonates on multiple levels. But what Mel Gibson did right was casting Jim Caviezel to play the role of Jesus in the movie, someone who truly loves Jesus. And even though Jim was warned many times before that he will lose many future opportunities in Hollywood by being part of the movie, it didn't matter. And I suppose that is why this movie is so powerful. Just imagine if Gibson had cast somebody else to play the role of Jesus in the movie who's only in it for payday. I doubt it would have been quite as powerfully delivered. Just take a look at Peter Jackson's Lord of the Rings trilogy and Amazon's Ring of Power. Jackson is passionate about the world and stories of Lord of the Rings, while the Rings of Power, to me at least, reeks of decisions made purely for profit. Anyway, that's a topic for a different video. Passion of the Christ remained to this day one of my favorite movies to watch, especially around Easter. If you haven't watched it, I highly recommend it, even though it's almost 20 years since it was released. Well, for me personally, apart from the crucifixion, this particular scene in the movie really makes me emotional every time I watch it. And interestingly enough, Jim Caviezel, the actor playing Jesus in the movie, revealed something about this particular scene during an interview where he was initially talking about Sound of Freedom. And what Jim revealed here truly explains a lot why this particular scene is so powerful.
And I got to tell you, when I was doing the Passion, during one of the hardest parts, when my head got crushed into the ground, I looked over to Mother Mary, and I say, Elohim, behold, Mother, Chudacha Chadesh, I make all things new. When that shot that about 5 times, on the 5th one, I was so broken. I just turned to Jesus in the heavens, and I said, I don't want them to see me. I only want them to see you. And at that point, then I had my shoulder dislocated. I got my head pounded into the ground, and I bit through my tongue and my cheek, ripped right through it, and my head just flowered like a bouquet, and this blood started streaming out. And I turned to Mother Mary, and I told her, behold, Mother, I make all things new. And then my shoulder was dislocated. I was everything I had to get my arm over it. And it did something extraordinary in the movie. So if you go to the film and want to see for yourself, you'll see blood streaming out of the left side of my mouth. That was like, I'll do whatever it takes, Lord. I'm not going to abandon you. I'm not going to leave you. I'm here, and I want you to feel the same way that I felt.
There's another scene that I'd like to share as well, when Jesus was being questioned by the Pharisees, because this scene is quite dark, so it is not noticeable at first. But after watching it a few times, there's something about this scene that really struck me. And I'm telling you, I didn't notice this in the beginning. It was only quite recently that I saw the tears trickling down Jim's face in this scene, and it only makes the whole persecution much more powerful. Well, that's all for this time. If you spot anything else in the movie, feel free to share with us down in the comments below. Until the next one, thanks for being here with us, and God bless you.